The first of the feature races, the iOS East Coast Cup listed event for 200,000 Rand, has just been run and has been won by MASCHERINA from the Peter Muscat stable. But before we get to that, it's lovely to welcome Devin Heffer into the presentation team today. He's representing Hollywoodbets Greyville, and we look forward to having a word with him in a moment. But Sipho Kanyile is the groom of MASCHERINA, and he gets 2,000 Rand on behalf of Hollywoodbets. Congratulations, Sipho. Well done. Your horse looked outstanding. Dappled to the hilt, looked magnificent. Well done. Thank you so much, Sipho. Congratulations. And the jockey, of course, Serena Mudley, was the man behind the mane, and he's done wonders with this horse. Tell us about the race, and obviously the ace gate would have helped.
Yes, definitely. You know, it's a big asset, been drawn one. It allows you to save ground early, and especially with a filly like this, you know, she doesn't really want to be on speed, and you know, with the tailwind, we didn't know what the speed would be like. They took the tempo out the race midway through, and I wasn't worried. She was in a relaxed rhythm, and I know the filly, when I rode her prior to her last start, you know, she's got a good turn of foot, and you got to almost trust her, you know. The gap was closing on the inside, and I probably went one or two strides earlier than I wanted to, but you know, I must tell you, the filly was doing fantastically well back at home. Mr. Muscat's a phenomenal trainer. You know, these horses get to races very fit, and you just got to make sure you bring your A game, because he definitely does his.
What's next for Serena Mudley this afternoon?
Look, I thought I had a competitor ride. Obviously, these features are very competitive, but you know, when you got plumb gates, you can save the ground early, and just, you know, if everything works out for us, we're just hoping to have a good day today. I'm just glad to put one on the board. My first ride back after 2 weeks suspension, so you know, I couldn't have asked for a better start for this, you know. And again, to winning form, to the owners, you know, massive thank you for putting me back on the filly. I think I get along with her. You know, she's a quirky filly, but over the last 2-3 weeks, she's just been doing so well, and I'm just glad to bring her home for the owners.
Well, you've got one on the board, one of the important ones. Well done.
Thanks so much again to Mr. Muscat and his team, and obviously to my sponsors, Winning Form, for all their support. Thank you so much.
Devin Heffer from Hollywoodbets Greyville is there to do the presentation of the Independent on Saturday East Coast Cup. And lovely Serena, proudly sponsored by Winning Form. Let's get Mr. Peter Muscat into the winners area. And he is the man responsible for this filly. And Pete, hats off to you and the team. And you know, when the team were analysing the field, she was full of dapples. She looked so well. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. You know, we were in two minds whether to run her today. At her last start, it looked like she didn't quite see out of 1750 at Maritzburg, but she got a clot in her eye during the run of that race, and she was second up. So I think that sort of contributed to her not appearing to see out the trip. Third up today, I think she was at her best, aided by an 11 out of 10 ride from Serena. He just managed to get her to switch off early. Although they weren't going that hard, I know she's got a great turn of foot, and when she let down strong, and she ran all the way through to the line. So that's very encouraging for her future. Obviously, a huge thank you, congratulations to the whole Fastfontein team for allowing me to take a throw at the stumps with her over the trip. It obviously aids Malmoose's very strong pedigree. So hopefully that will do her. She'll do herself justice as a broodmare when she retires at the end of the year. She's a magnificent, high-quality filly. Has every attribute to make a proper broodmare. Pedigree, raceability, action, everything's there.
Pete, there's Devin Heffer to do the presentation for you for the Independent on Saturday East Coast Cup at 200,000 Rand. Trainer Peter Muscat gets this gorgeous crystal trophy here for the East Coast Cup. Congratulations, and of course to John Kalmanson and Susan Rout, well done.
Obviously, I've got to say a huge thank you to that gentleman and his whole team.
Don't let him run away, I need to talk to him.
For their continued support and sponsorship, always very much appreciated. And what they've done to Greyville in a very short space of time is simply amazing, and I think we're in for a great champion season.
Thank you. Devin Heffer, please come forward. I'm told by the team in the OB van we need to speak quickly, and you know, when I walked off the course last night and walked on this morning, chalk and cheese.
Yeah, no, you got to take your hats off to our incredible projects team, to Paul Bassadin and Steve de Vries. I mean, they've turned this place around in a couple of months, and they were working till very late last night. So there's few bits and pieces still, you know, kind of sticking out. But it's just been incredible to see the transformation of the racecourse. Absolutely blown away. That was the impact we wanted. You know, that's what we're trying to showcase. That this is a new era. It's a new start, and we can only do it with the support of everyone in the racing industry. So yeah, we're just appealing to everyone. Come back to Hollywoodbets Greyville, Hollywoodbets Scottsville. Get to Summerfeld. Go enjoy the training centres. But this is a new start. We've hit the ground running, and we're just really excited for the future.
We'll talk again during the course of the day.
Cheers.
Lovely. That's Devin Heffer. Quickly, the presentation for the owner. Vanessa's going to come and take the owner's trophy. And of course, we spoke about John Culmanson and Susan Rout. Vanessa, thank you very much. There is the trophy for the owners, presented by Devin Heffer. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And well done to Vastfontein.
Lovely indeed. Well done to Vastfontein. That's a wrap for the presentation of the East Coast Cup Independent on Saturday.